Good evening, and here is the news. We look like the fucking two Ronnies. This is a light-hearted look at the news. A little bit like the two Ronnies, in fact. Only they didn't do that. They might have done, you never know, do you?
No.
I used to do a thing where I used to call it "and finally," and I would take a look at the light-hearted parts of the news and just give my opinions. But I used to get carried away.
Yeah,
so,
you're not going to get me in trouble, are you?
I'm not, no, if it gets too carried away, we won't put the bloody thing out there. So what we're going to do, me and June are going to look through the Daily Star, and I'll post this, and it'll probably be up about fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, because our Wi-Fi is shit. And we'll go through there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read a few little bits of headlines out, nothing too serious, and we'll just go through there, June, eh?
Right.
We'll see what we can do. Humans could live till the age of 150. An iPhone app which accurately estimates biological aging found it possible that life expectancy could be almost doubled.
I don't know whether I fancy that.
No, I don't know whether I'll fancy that.
It depends on your quality, doesn't it? Quality of life. I mean, if I'm sat in a wheelchair and
dribbling and pissing yourself.
Yeah, and somebody wiping me arse, I don't really fancy that much.
No, it just, I think it's just another one of these scams. You know, it gives you false pretense as well, doesn't it? Because you might actually think, oh, I'm going to live till I'm 150. I'll put that off till tomorrow. You know when you keep saying to me, are you going to go and take that MacBook back? And I'll say, oh yeah, I'll do it. Oh, for fuck's sake, shut up. I'm going to be 150. It ain't going to happen,
yeah,
is
but
it?
That's going to be a bit...
The world will be populated then, won't it?
No, I'm just thinking though, your pension's not going to last that long, is it?
No, it ain't. That's a good thought, that, June. See, you're always thinking of completely the opposite. I'm there thinking of, like, pissing myself and having my arse wiped, and you're thinking of money, to pay somebody a fortune to come and wipe your arse.
Yeah.
So...
No,
I think that's just complete bollocks again. I just cannot see evolution taking us that way. And to be fair, who wants to live till the 150?
Well, the moaning that we're overpopulated.
Well, this is it, isn't it? We're all having to eat plant-based, and then when the plants are all dead because there's no fucking water, what they're going to do then? Moving on, the makers of Baileys, the drink, you know, the cream, Irish cream.
Baileys Irish cream.
They've won a legal battle to ban the sale of Scottish-based rival. Is that say Diageo?
Hold on, I can't see it. I've got to get my varifocals in. Diageo,
I think it is.
Diageo.
The firm behind the Irish cream drink called its lawyers to stop McBailey's profiting from its... right, they called in the lawyers. Profits from it were going to help charity Children's Cancer Aid. Do you know what? We were just talking about this, and this is one of the things, this is one of the reasons why. Just put we're recording. This is one of the...
It doesn't anybody. It's just, yeah.
All right. This is why I said shit, we ought to do this, because these companies do this, don't they? They'll say, we're doing it for charity. We're copying you for charity.
Yeah, and it's just a cop-out.
And it's like, well, I don't think you are doing it for charity. Yeah, all right. You're probably doing it for 5% or whatever it is. I wouldn't know. I've not actually.
They're taking the rest of it.
Yeah, but they'll take the rest, won't they? So if they're making like 50% profit on it, and they're only giving 5% away.
No, do you know I'm sick of this though? People profiting from other people's bloody misery. It's like when you put the news on, isn't it? And the big story of the day is somebody who's dying, who's got a brain tumour or something, and you think you're just you're just putting that out there to gain views, to gain people's sympathy.
Yeah, because it was like Captain Tom, weren't it, right?
Yeah.
Old boy done a fucking amazing job, raised a load of money for the NHS, which he shouldn't have had to have done, because obviously, you know, there is money raised for the NHS, but he did his bit, right? And then as soon as he dies, the vultures of the TV companies are all swooping down, and they're all swooping,
they tried to get
putting adverts out.
They tried to get a clap going, you know, like the clap for the carers and all that. They tried to get a clap going for him, but I think people are just that fed up of it by then, and they saw through it, didn't they? I don't think that was anything against Captain Tom.
No, it's just that the media were just milking his the end of his life, they were just milking him. Let's get him on News at 10, and then we can whack all the adverts in, and we can make all the money. You know, and they were just...
To be fair to him, though, I don't think he was bothered about that. I think he just wanted to make money for
yeah, he just wanted to do his bit. And fair play to the old buffer. Right, moving on. Funny man Rob Brydon. Now, I'd question that bit. Funny man. Once went to insult an audience member who he had thought had fallen asleep, only to be told he was blind. That
happened to Unky Steve, didn't it?
That happened to Unky Steve.
Brian of
True Geordie
fame. He said he was what, on drugs?
Yeah.
He says, what's he on?
Yeah, didn't realise Unky Steve was blind.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant.
He was mortified.
And we told Steve, and Steve absolutely pissed himself.
He thought it was hilarious.
Brilliant. Because Steve has got a sense of humour, you see.
Yeah,
Steve has the ability to laugh at himself and understand when people make a mistake, that things can be funny. So yes, but fortunately for Rob, who played Bryn in the comedy series, see there's another one, comedy series, Gavin and Stacey. The man's companion realised what was about to happen and stopped Rob from putting his foot in it. I suppose it happens, don't it?
Yeah, we all make mistakes, don't we?
We all make mistakes. We all say the wrong things now and again, don't we, Beryl? Jude.
Yeah. Is that another fantasy you've got?
Nah, I don't have any fantasies. Now, there's this thing here. The first man to have the vaccine against COVID has died at the age of 81. Right? Fair enough. But his name was William Shakespeare, and he lived in fucking Coventry. Why didn't he live in Staffordshire? Why didn't he live Stratford-on-Avon? Why didn't he live there? That was it. He died following a short illness, and apparently it was a stroke. I'm not laughing at the man's death, I'm laughing at the way the phone went. Bing! Yeah, so apparently he died of a stroke. We'll leave that one there.
Yeah, draw your own conclusions.
Draw your own conclusions.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure.
James Corden admits while he is shedding the pounds, he could never bear it all at a nudist beach. Why would you say that to him? James, you're losing a few pounds. Would you go naked on a nudist beach?
Oh, I'd never do that.
If anybody said to me, I've swallowed the wrong way. Dave, would you go? Well, do you know what? I probably would go fucking nude.
Yeah, you would. You've always fancied going to a nudist beach.
I hate wearing clothes. As soon as this camera's fucking turned off, shirts off, pants, that's it. So are you, Ginge?
No. He does wear shorts. He doesn't walk around in the buff.
Yeah. If mind you, if Ginge didn't live here.
I've never fancied the nudist beach thing.
No.
No.
I mean,
I'll tell you what I've always wanted to do, and it's on my bucket list. I want to swim naked in the sea.
Well, I've seen the state of the sea just lately, and it's not fucking one to swim in. Apparently, there's silicone balls and stuff in it.
Silicone balls?
Yeah.
Balls.
Balls.
Balls to it.
Balls to it. So I don't know. But yeah, you know, I do feel at one with nature.
Yeah, I think you do, don't you? No, I like to have clothes on.
You know, there's times, Ginge, just press that MacBook, see if it's still fucking going. Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so, but to be fair, I do not want to see James Corden 42. No, I suppose it's...
It don't matter, because none of us have got perfect bodies, have we? Otherwise, you're going into that territory that you were discussing
well, yes, discussing on the
podcast.
Peas in a Podcast. Go watch it if you've not seen it, folks.
Only if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to be a nudist, you've just got to accept everybody.
You've got to be naked.
Well, yeah, everybody's body is different. Saggy bits.
Saggy bits.
Droopy bits,
I've got
wrinkly
tits.
bits.
Yeah.
I've got tits.
Yes. Now, June won't be interested in this one, but fans are having to fork out up to £10,000 to attend the Battle of the Champions in the football Champions League final. Apparently, they're going to have to pay a small fortune because the tickets are being sold on to Scalper.
Scalper.
Yeah, resellers
have cashed in on demand by flogging second-hand seats for up to £8,138.
It's wrong. This should not be allowed. This should not be allowed. It's about time FIFA and UEFA pulled the fucking fingers out and stopped this activity going on. The value of the ticket is the value of the ticket.
Oh, it's a bit like gazumping, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
The value of the ticket is the value of the ticket. You cannot be allowed to sell it on. And I don't honestly understand why this is happening.
You could sell it on, but for the price you paid for it.
Well, yes, I mean, obviously, if you can't go, then fair enough, sell the ticket on. But it should not be allowed to be made to be profiting from this. And it's like hotel prices have soared up to £1,000 a night. I know demand and stuff, and they've all been in a tough time just lately. But £1,000?
Is it good?
You get a fucking croissant and a cup of shit coffee.
Yeah, it's.
I'd demand an happy ending after that £1,000.
They're going to price themselves out of it, aren't they?
Well, no, because there's only so many thousands are going.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is people just won't do it. Surely to God they won't
They'll do it. They'll do it. It's the UEFA Champions
more bloody
League.
fool them.
Well, exactly.
Until somebody says, no, we're not paying that. It's only worth what people are prepared to pay.
Well, that's the thing. People will be prepared to pay it.
That's what I'm saying. But if they all stood up and said, no, we're not paying that, that's an extortionate amount.
It ain't going to happen.
No, I know, but
it ain't going to happen.
The truth of
For people to see the clubs in the Champions League final, it's probably, you know. Right, hold on, let me just start this again. And we're back. Victims have lost more than £63 million to investment scams posted on social media. In a 12-month period from April last year, 5,039 reports of investment fraud made reference to a social media platform, with the most common being Instagram, 35%, and Facebook, 18%. Superintendent Sanjay Anderson from the City of London Police said, double check every detail before handing over your money or personal details. Nearly half of the scams, 45%, involve cryptocurrency such as shitcoin. Personally, what I think should happen now is there was an actual scam on Facebook, spotted Colville in Leicestershire. And somebody had used that picture of the family that had gone off grid.
Yeah.
They'd gone off grid, but made out this family had been making money on Bitcoin. Now, for anybody who actually falls for that scam, because people are desperate in this time, and this Bitcoin thing does seem to be making people money, although it dipped the other day because did Elon Musk say something and it fucking dipped, right? But what should be happening now is anytime somebody is scammed on Facebook or Instagram or anything else, right, once they're scammed, Facebook, Instagram and all these fucking media companies, they should be made to pay the money back to that person.
Yeah, certainly investigated,
right?
Because they're not...
Go on.
They're not screening who's advertising on Instagram and stuff.
Because in theory, Facebook are as bad as the people who are committing the fraud. And if there was a law brought in that says, right, the Kiwi next door got scammed by £5,000, right? You know, you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram and Twitter and all them, you're expected to have some kind of trust in these companies. They're not doing their job. And these companies should be made to pay the money lost.
Well, it's like on Instagram, you get all kinds of adverts, depending on who you follow and what you follow. Not that I do Instagram anymore. But you get these adverts for, I don't know, let's just say...
T-shirts.
Oh, trainers. And you look at the site that's advertised and it'll be something like 50 quid for a pair of trainers. If you go onto Amazon, you can pick them up for 15.
Yeah.
Same thing, you can pick them up for 15. So, yeah, I think it's a bit of a dodgy practice.
These Facebook and all these... They make out they're so perfect, you know, well, we're trying to do this and we're trying to do that and blah, blah, blah.
This last year, I mean, I went through a period of being sceptical of everything that came out of the media quite a long time ago. 2003.
What?
2003.
What?
Or was it 2006?
I haven't got a fucking clue what you're
2006, 2007. 2006, 2007, and yeah, I was very sceptical of what came out of the media, what was posted on social media and everything else. And then I kind of sort of, yeah, perhaps I'm wrong. But this last year has taught me to be very sceptical about everything I see on social media.
I've actually gone, I don't believe anything really.
Yeah,
I'm reading this out now. I'm reading this out and I'm taking a pinch of salt with a lot of it because it's all just shit.
Yeah.
It's all just shit. A lot of people are just going out there and saying things for their own benefit, and
well, to be quite honest, this last year, I never, up until this last year, I never ever watched the news. I wouldn't watch it. You used to laugh at me because a plane could have come down in Italy and I wouldn't know about it. Could have killed thousands and I wouldn't have known about it because I just don't watch the news. But this last year, for obvious reasons, I've started to watch it. And it's just confirmed what I thought. Yeah,
they're all a bunch of lying fucking bastards.
Yeah.
And I used to defend, you know, I used to be into me politics and you know, the news a lot. But now...
Yeah, it used to bore the liver out of me.
I just don't believe any of them. I just honestly don't believe... This is why I buy the Star. Because it's a comic. And that's all it is. I just don't believe anything. They're all a bunch of fucking pricks. People in Texas are to be allowed to carry hidden guns without a licence.
Oh, well done.
I thought that's what they did anyway. I thought that's what people in America did. They just fucking carry guns.
Yeah, but they have to have a licence, don't they?
I don't know. Do they have to have a licence?
I don't know.
It's only against the law if you're fucking caught.
I'd never want a gun. I'd shoot my foot off.
Well, yes, you would.
Not very good.
I mean, you know, they've got this in America where it's the Third Amendment and all. Not the Third Amendment. What is it? The right to bear arms.
I don't know.
That's probably the first one in America because it's guns, isn't it? I just don't understand it. They're just making it easier now to carry a gun without holding a licence. What's that all about?
Yeah, and I suppose if one person carries a gun, everybody's got to carry a gun just to protect themselves,
Of course they are, and that's what they'll say. Well, I carry it to protect myself. Well, if you're not allowed to carry a gun, then no, you don't need to be carrying a gun.
Are they allowed to protect their property? Are they allowed to shoot an intruder?
I think we are, aren't we?
No, because that bloke got done years ago, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think it's changed, isn't it now?
Oh, I don't know.
Right, 8 men, here we go, back onto the old fucking fraud thing. 8 men allegedly posing as Royal Mail staff have been arrested over a parcel text message con. They were held in London, Coventry, Colchester and Birmingham. Victims handed over bank details. Well, that's about time, isn't it? Because how long? I've got one through today. Apparently I've got to pay some bloke. Let's have a look. There it is. Request for new payee, Mr. D. Delhi.
Yeah.
Has been made on your account. If this was not done, I've got to visit this.
But they think you're with the NatWest and you're not.
Yeah, June's just gave that away that I am not with NatWest.
Well, what does it matter? I'm not telling them who you're with. You should tell them you fool.
You could have told them I was with the Midland.
Midland?
The Midland.
Over there.
The Midland Bank. Yeah, it's just a scam. So really now I should be able to take that down to the police station and say I've been done by this. And then NatWest should also have to pay out as well.
Yeah, and it needs to be investigated.
And it needs to be investigated because obviously NatWest are a bunch of I don't know what they are yet because I don't work with them. No, I'm not bothered about it. Old Prince William, he's pleaded for Martin Bashir's Princess Diana interview never to be shown again. The BBC. Once again, they. A bunch of fucking knobs, lying bastards, you know, just covering themselves up. Unbelievable.
It never ceases to amaze me how many people actually believed the BBC because they grew up in an era of
the BBC.
Yeah.
What I honestly don't believe a word the BBC say.
Oh, it's not just the BBC, is it?
Sly News, ITV, they're all the fucking same.
Jesus, that's not, is it?
Who? Catherine Zeta-Jones. What's she going on? How old is she?
She's my age, you cheeky bleeder.
Well, you don't look like that.
No.
You're not pumped full of Botox.
No. It's poison, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's botulism.
A man cracked jokes while surgeons removed a tumour from his brain after he remained awake during a 3-hour operation. Fucking hell, fair play to you, mate. See, that's another bloke. Takes the piss. Crack a joke. Crack a jack. Hapless driver reversed into his front door shortly after bringing home his new £34,000 car.
That's the sort of thing I'd do.
It was a Skoda.
Well, I'd definitely drive it into the wall then.
The automatic handbrake comes on for a few seconds when you stop. I didn't know this, so when I put the car into reverse and it still didn't move, I gave it a few more revs. What a fucking idiot.
Well, it's understandable.
Is it?
Yeah.
How old was he? Don't say his age.
It weren't bloody William Shakespeare, was it?
No, it weren't William Shakespeare, no. Right, we're not reading that one because it's about animal cruelty. A lost medieval village has been discovered next to a motorway.
Oh, where's that?
The M74 near Bothwell, South Lanark.
Lanarkshire, isn't it? Lanarkshire. Scotland.
How do you lose a fucking village?
Oh, I don't know, because some villages get flooded, don't they? So they form a reservoir.
It's just the site
So
just
perhaps
off
it
the
was a similar
M74. What's he done? What? Fucking hell, where's that come from?
Probably.
Fucking village there. It's ain't got a McDonald's. Quick, let's put a McDonald's on it. House sales in the UK are set to reach their highest level since the global financial crash in 2007. A total of 1.52 million homes sold, 461 billions will be sold this year, soaring by 45,000%.
Who's buying these bloody houses?
Yeah,
who's buying them?
Who's buying these houses?
Because if we were just starting out, I don't think we could buy one, could we? I mean, we could, but it's a bloody stretch to the absolute limit, isn't it?
Well, I suppose. I suppose a lot of it's down to people being rich and just buying houses to rent them out.
I mean, I've said it before, there's an estate in our village, and the houses have got to be worth $500,000.
Yeah.
And the young couples that have bought them, and I think, how are you affording that? Because the wife doesn't work, they've got nice cars on the drive, they've got a couple of kids, and I'm thinking, how do you afford to live there?
Oh, I haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue.
There's nobody from in the village, that's for certain.
No. What's up, Ginge?
No, I need a charge.
She needs a charger.
Having a cold beer on a hot day is one of the best things about summer. Bright mornings, never feeling cold, and being able to spend time in the garden. I thought that said spend time in the children.
Hey?
And I thought bloody Rolf Harris or somebody. And other highlights. Getting a lollipop from an ice cream van or a fish and chips at the seaside are also right up there. A poll by O2 revealed.
Yeah, do you know what? We need it now. People have had enough, haven't they? We need to be able to do stuff like that.
Yeah, because obviously they didn't take this fucking 2020 was a year of missed moments, so it's completely understandable. That's probably why people have said that though, June, because they have missed last year's. So, well, we were allowed out a bit, weren't we? Weren't it? Eat out to help out.
Yeah, it's during the summer. So
Yeah, because,
what was it? July.
Yeah, because didn't the cases dip in May this time last year? I think it was about. It was about. I think the amount of cases this time last year was the same as they are now.
Yeah. I mean, I can remember going up the pub, being in the pub. You had to sit at the table. You couldn't get up and go to the bar, could you? But and you had to wear a mask in the shop and stuff. But it was pretty much normal. I think it's worse this time now.
Yeah.
You see more people walking around wearing masks, don't you, out in the open air, of an age where you just know that they've had the vaccination. There's a little doggy here.
The chicken sandwich has been ranked Britain's favourite butty in a study. A breakfast roll came second, with a simple egg sandwich in third spot, revealed meal box delivery company Hello Fresh.
I love an egg sandwich. I wouldn't ever choose to have chicken, I don't think. I'd rather have egg. But
yeah.
But only if you make me an egg sandwich.
Yeah, because I'm pretty king at making an egg sandwich, aren't I?
You're good at all sandwiches, aren't you?
Yeah,
really?
that's it. Let's like this again. Yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't have gone with the chicken sandwich. But there again, you see, it depends on how the chicken sandwich is made. if you're using a bit of chicken and mayo
Sweet corn.
And mix it all up well, then it is a good sandwich.
Yeah.
It's how you make it.
I'd choose just a simple egg mayo for a start off. Is my number 1 spot. Number 2, I'd go for a BLT, and number 3, cheese and spring onion.
Yes, I do them as well, don't I? I do a good cheese and spring onion.
Yeah, you do.
We don't want the fucking puzzle planet. Oh, Friends.
Oh,
Get
God.
the lowdown on classic shows as Friends reunite at last.
Is that going to be a flop, do you think?
Fuck's sake. Nah, it won't be a flop, will it? Because everybody all blood. Ginger, you tuning into the new Friends?
Yeah.
Are they making an actual series, or
Watch it, yeah.
is it a series, or just
A one-off.
them sitting there talking shit?
It's them just sitting there.
Well, that ain't really a reunion then, is it?
No.
You know, because unless they're actually in character.
You actually watched Friends,
I
didn't you?
watched, for some reason, I actually watched a series. Ginger, can you let this bloody twoodle out, please?
You fancied Phoebe. That's why you watched it.
Yeah, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was the better one out of all of them, I think.
I never watched
My
it.
favourite. But I watched it, and I weren't impressed. Well, I don't know what. I don't know why I watched it, to be fair. I think it was something that you had to do. How old are they all anyway? I think Phoebe's the oldest, ain't she?
Well, they're all got to be our age, aren't they? I would have thought. At least, yeah. I'd have thought so. But no.
Phoebe, look, she's the only one there on that picture that she's hardly changed as such. Yeah,
Well,
she looks older,
I don't
but
think the girls have changed anyway, have they?
I think she has. Courtney Cox has.
Yeah, but hasn't she had an eating disorder or
I
something?
don't know.
I mean, Jennifer Aniston, she's always looked lovely, isn't she?
Yeah. So there you go.
But yeah, have a look how old Jennifer Aniston is, Ginge.
You've got your phone.
Yeah, well,
My phone's
yeah,
in
but
there.
So there you go. Right, moving on. What we got here? Doesn't look like a kipper. Oh, that's Line of Duty. I thought that's him out of bloody Stink Ray out of bloody.
yeah.
Oh, it is him. Oh, it is him. That's
Reece
why.
Shearsmith.
52.
Oh, can you remember them snorkel coats?
Yeah.
Did anybody have them snorkel coats where the hood came right up like that and you zipped it right up and it was
Yeah.
orange inside?
You look
blue
like
on the
Kenny.
outside?
Like Kenny out of You Bastards.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Cotton.
52.
Adrian Dunn-
She's a year younger than me. Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, he's still. Yeah. Hold on. It's Inside Number 9. Do you watch Inside Number 9?
Yeah,
Inside
brilliant,
Number
isn't it?
9 is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I watched
Those.
Black Mirror with Ginge.
Yeah.
Well, we both did.
Yeah.
Didn't we? You didn't like it, but I did. I thought it was good. Bit deeper and a bit more serious than.
Yeah. But Inside Number 9 is those. Well, I don't know. Those lads' minds are unbelievable because
Weird. How can you
the
even...
way some of the stories that come out with, the way they just keep churning, and I don't mean churning it as in
Just churning rubbish. It's just
they churn
keep coming up
quality
with-
every time.
keep coming up with new stories.
Well, we watched it, didn't we? We watched one, and there was the policeman in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, where's this going? Where's this going? And then all of a sudden, it's like being smacked on the end of the nose, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
they are
just
really, really good.
unbelievable. But
Really good.
yeah, really good.
Clever
So
writing.
if you've not watched Inside Number 9 and you do like binge watching, go for it. What we got here? Oh, there's Holly Willoughby.
Oh, God.
Blow up doll.
Enough of her already.
Yeah. Right. Shall we do the problem page, June?
Oh, go on then, let's have a
Let's
look.
do the problem
Go on
page.
then.
Before lockdown, we regularly had sex with the couple next door.
Alright?
Now the guy has admitted that he's in love with me. Apparently, he
Jesus.
has fantasised about me all through lockdown. He's got it all worked out. A mate that has
I bet
a
he
flat,
has.
yeah, which we can have on the cheap. I'm freaked out. Yes, certain things have been said over the years, but I didn't mean every of them. Well, you've only got yourself to fucking blame there, ain't you, sweetheart? What are you looking at that for?
Well, I say all kinds of rude things to anybody.
Yeah, not while you're like taking a love length off bloody Cameron, though, do you?
no. Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh no, that's a bit insulting to Cameron.
No. I'm just saying, I wouldn't do that anyway.
No, I know you wouldn't. I know. But what I'm saying is, she's made her own bed and now well, she ain't made her own. Well, she's spinning somebody's bed.
You've only got yourself to blame.
You've only got yourself to blame. Just tell him to fuck off.
Yeah.
And then go and tell his wife that he's wanting to run away with you and all that kind of
No, don't tell his wife that.
Why?
Because if she makes it obvious she's not interested, his wife might next door neighbours might make a go at the marriage, but if she starts saying things like that, just move.
Just move. Yeah, sell your house. Go and buy a caravan. I didn't think I wanted children, but now I've changed my mind. I have visions of myself barefooted in dungarees, surrounded by cute little visions of me. Bliss. Your visions.
It's not reality.
It's not. Yeah, it's not reality. Having kids is not a fucking walk in the park, is it?
No.
It's not some kind of shitty American TV program.
Thing is, I'm not maternal anyway, am I? At all. And I find, I went into it with my eyes wide open because my sisters, my brother, they've all got kids. Shut up, you twat. So I knew what to expect, but it was one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Yeah.
Really.
But ginger's alright, eat your ginge.
And even now, I still find it difficult. I always think I get it wrong, somehow.
He'd rather visit sex workers for gratification. Well, I ain't fucking reading that bit. My son has finally admitted that his wife hates my guts. I've long suspected that. I've long suspected this from the way she has treated me. My son has finally admitted that his wife hates my guts. His wife hates her guts.
Yeah, it's
so,
like me saying I hate your mum or you hated my mum.
Your mum were a fucking idiot.
I know, your mum was.
Well, no, my mum, yes. I thought my mum was still alive then for a second. Yeah, but your mum were a funny idiot, weren't she?
Yeah,
She was fucking
she'd
crazy.
been brilliant on this, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she'd have been brilliant on YouTube. She would have had her own channel, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Lil would have had her own channel and fucking gone crazy. On the rare occasions that they come here, she acts like the place is filthy, which it's obviously not. Well, are you sure about that? Are you sure it's not filthy?
It doesn't matter if it is bloody filthy. It's nothing to do with the daughter.
Well,
she needs to keep her bloody nose out.
Well, it could be.
The thing is, there's got to be give and take in a marriage, isn't there? And that goes for in-laws as well. You've just got to find a way to make it work.
I think sometimes though the mother wants little soldier back home. You know what I mean?
Your mum never wanted you back.
No, she fucking didn't want me back, and I don't blame her.
I tried to give you back.
I know, but I think that sometimes these women, these mothers, and the little boys go off. I reckon it's some kind of perversion.
No, I don't think it's perversion. I think.
Mum, I've done.
No,
Can you come and wipe me bum?
I don't think it's that. There's a special relationship between mothers and sons. I think. Not that I know because I haven't got a son. But yeah, my mum always thought the sun shone out my brother's arse. She always thought you were brilliant.
I don't know what my mum really thought of me. I don't think she wanted me back home. I don't think she'd have had me back home.
No. She was always very glad that I came along.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried about that.
Yeah. But no, it's this.
She did tell you to stop pissing me off though.
She did. She were right. Stop pissing her off or something, didn't she? She said something. So I think I do think though some mothers have got this fucking obsession,
they don't want to let
fascination.
The kids, they don't want to let the kids
grow
go.
up.
Nobody can look after their little soldier as well as she can.
And it's wrong. Just in fact, go around. If you do listen to this, whoever you are, go and tell her to shut the fuck up and that she's married to. He's married to her now.
The son should be sorting this out. He's weak because he should be saying to his wife, "That's my mother."
I wonder if he's inheriting any money. She might want to write him out of the will.
Yeah.
He's probably just thinking.
He needs to man up and say, "No, he won't want that, will he?" But he needs to man up and say, "That's my mother."
What?
He needs to say to his wife, "That's my mother."
Well, surely he needs to say to his mother, "That's my wife."
Yes, I know, but it's the mother that's complaining about the daughter-in-law, isn't it?
Yeah, but I reckon she's got reason to.
We don't know that. I'm just saying they need to sort it out, whatever, and the son needs to say, "That's my mother, that's my wife, you've got to find a way of getting on."
What he ought to do is lock him in the garage and shut the door.
Or just leave the wife and move far, far away.
Yeah, leave the wife and move away from the mother and all. I need my boyfriend to tell me what to do. I have family, work. Well.
I need my boyfriend to tell me what to do. I have family, work and friendship problems that are frying my brain.
Hannibal.
He knows me and my people, so why won't he stick his neck out and give me a roadmap forward? Do I keep my job? Forgive my mate, speak to my... I don't know what that's all about.
I think
I don't think your boyfriend needs to. I think you need to
No,
decide what
I
you
think
need to do.
I think you want to fucking grow a set and get on with your life, you stupid woman. It's complete. Well, I say woman.
We
It
don't
could be
know.
a man as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it could, yeah.
It could be. So
Just says I have
that's
a boyfriend. So.
yeah. That could. That's the trouble with these bloody problem pages. Right, next page. I'm not bothered about fucking.
Star jumps.
Yeah, we bloody Mark Wright.
Who's not right?
Oh, he's in doing star jumps.
Oh, he's bugger all in it.
That's it then. That's the news. June's not interested in sport, so there's no point in going on there. I hope you've enjoyed this little edition of the Daily Star. Just thought it'd be funny, didn't I?
Yeah, got no toast to do.
No doubts, do. I might go and do some beans on toast.
Oh.
All right, folks. Enjoyed that. I want to stick it on Blue Van Man 2.0, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, let that have a bit more exposure. So, all right, folks. Laters.
Bye.